And we're live on YouTube as well. What's up, YouTube? Welcome in. We're going to get going in just a minute here with some Core Keeper. You want to see why Justin Bieber is live, but my big brain can't take it? Or sorry, just my brain. I don't know why I put big brain in there. It's probably like a reveal of some shit, or I don't know, maybe he's being a damn streamer. First progression or bosses, etc. Yeah, I don't know. We played fucking 40 hours so far. How much do we have to go? We making it to 80 hours before we beat this game? For me, or like me thinking about like the stream, you know, long term and stuff. Transparently, this game, it does okay numbers live, but it really does not, it's not garnered any traction on like the VOD side. Neither is Hollow Knight either, really. But so, you know, I have to think about like, if this is going to be another 40 hours, do we commit to doing Core Keeper for another 3 months, you know? One boss left in mid game, then you have late game. So I'm pretty deep into the game. There are a few bosses to go, Aga said. Building farming plays a part if you're boss rushing, if you're gearing up for each tier and whatnot. Yeah, there's a lot of variability in the genre. I'm asking you guys to effectively estimate, given, you know, how it's been going and all that. Because we haven't really been totally hard stuck up at like anything yet. You know what I mean? I feel like we've like died a few times against some bosses, but we haven't hit like a hard wall. If you have any future Sly bosses, they're optional. 2 out of 3 boneheads of the way through. It sounded like that's maybe where we're at. Getting now for the YouTube? You mean, oh, Mira, you mean you want to jump into the game now before we jump out? And AFK? Yeah, do we need to do it like at the start? You're saying you want to do it before we start recording is maybe what you're saying. We're going to have Mira redo our storage this time. We can do that. I didn't need for it to be like immediate. I was fine with just waiting until you were back and ready to have you jump into the game, but whenever works. You have to hide the code. Okay. I see. Here, so that other people don't just randomly join. Okay. Hold on. Let me go ahead and I'm just going to send this over to her. Because Mira's going to come in, and part of helping us here is she's going to clean up our storage, because she's goated as shit. You get the boss out at sea yet? Yeah, I did. In the sunken sea, Aga? I did. You trying to abduct your livestock? No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, we're in. There's Bonehead, BH's Guma, Splitface, Caramel, Idiot B Patty, Slop Joe. You want to start destroying everything to spite you? Yeah. Crossplay not enabled? Yeah, okay. We're both on PC, right? We're both on PC. We're going to make sure we get all this figured out before we start recording and all that, chat. Quick going in a minute. Do I need to enable guest mode? Is that a thing, Mira? Do I need to enable guest mode? gonna ban Mira, chat. Our mods, one moment. Okay. I'm actually excited for a little Gimonu. Ban her. But yes, well, effectively, one of the things I've been talking about is maybe getting around to the idea of not necessarily finishing everything we start, which I don't like personally. I'm the kind of guy I like to finish games. But just because of I've harped on this endlessly, so I'm sorry to keep doing it. Just because of the nature of how long it takes us to finish games, this is one that, like, I'm thinking maybe we don't finish, you know? And I like this game. I'm enjoying playing it. But, you know, Hytale's coming out. It'd be nice to give Hollow Knight an extra day so we can play Silksong as well. And we've had a good... We played this game a lot, man. I played a lot of this game at this point. It's not like we haven't given it a good run. They were halfway, give or take a bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's just long. I feel like it's, you know, my scheduling brain wants me to cut this or Hollow Knight, and Hollow Knight is doing better. So that makes me more inclined to cut this one. To be very transparent. Next survival crafting game on the channel will be Hytale? Probably, yeah. Probably Hytale. We also might fuck with some Minecraft in the meantime if we did cut this before Hytale comes out. Hytale's pretty soon, though. We could maybe fuck with a little Minecraft in the meantime. Also, I could do a little more Enshrouded fuckery, which I've played a bit off stream and had a lot of fun with. Our focus on bosses progression specifically, too. A lot less building, unfortunately. Yeah, I know that's part of it as well, but then this is sort of a weird and like a vibey thing, so this isn't exactly objective. This is just me being honest. I feel like then we sort of lose the spirit of the run a little bit, right? Where, I don't know, the idea of these videos is how I would play these games, and me just having fun playing the game. And me genuinely just having fun playing the game involves a lot of that fucking around and like building the sacrificial shrine and stuff, you know? That doesn't keep it up your sleeve is a thing to play? Yeah. It was about enjoying the sillies. Kung is all about. Same issue, unfortunately, maybe something to check out during the break. Let me try it like this. Maybe it'll paste differently. Nope. Pasted the same. No. Game is mirrored, yep. I would need a while to boss rush Sister of the Sea because I would need to still be upgrading tiers between... I would still need to be upgrading tiers between the different boss fights, so there would still be a lot of, like... You know, I would have to be making sure that I'm mining stuff and whatever. I imagine, at least. Well, that's so weird. I wonder why. The guest mode? Disable it? Free drinks and cigarettes on the floor at the casino? Yeah, absolutely. That's a bummer, Mira. I was excited. I was excited for that. Why don't he... Mira, I'll generate a new ID. Let's try this. New one. Post it in there. Try the new one. Also, though, if you just need to BRB, I would rather. Googling, but don't want to hold up the strum. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. We're chilling. We're all hanging. After the last boss, HP is pretty similar for all other progression bosses you have left. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really want to rush that bad, though, you know? Like, is it that valuable just to see me kill the bosses? Maybe Bonehead would help. Here's to see if Mira can get in. If this doesn't work, fine. We'll just get going. We hit the bops. Hey, Meryl, Google bit. We can try again. Sure. Sounds good. The music is awesome in this game. It's amazing. I really like this game. None of what I'm saying is like, I don't like this game and don't want to personally continue playing it. I'm just, you know, yapping. Yapping, trying to figure out what's best. Okay. Let's get going. What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Core Keeper. So, been a bit over a week since the last time we played. We weren't able to get Core Keeper on the schedule last week. So, we gotta remember what we were doing and figure out where we gotta go and stuff. As far as I remember, we'd gone up here and we were exploring around the crystal area. And there were some of these places, I don't remember if we set up automation. We might have. I feel like we would see it on the map if we did. Yeah, we were exploring this crystal area a little bit. And right before we started recording, Sister of the Sea told us we should talk to the core. So let's go ahead and talk to the core. YouTube should be in. Yeah. The Desert of Beginnings, in which Ra Akar resides, can be found to the southwest from here. Okay. Bonehead off having an affair. Yeah, Bonehead's off having an affair while he's leaving Clitface to raise Caramel alone. Classic. But what are you going to do? We haven't been keeping up good kelp for the Turks, which has been difficult. We also accidentally killed the progeny of Doodoo and Don't, which was not chill. Let's store away whatever we have. Yeah, it looks like we still have a waypoint on us. Oh. And we have levers and drills. We were 100% in a dysfunctional coil. Why did I lock that? I feel like we were going to tell ourselves to go put this waypoint somewhere. We already put that one there. We definitely left those things to ourselves as a memory. We could also... We've barely gone to the southwest, man. We could just start going southwest. Another bird named them Did. That's a good idea. When their kid's born, we could do that. We were mostly naming the children after food, since we destroy and eat all of the children. We even built a sacrificial altar up here, where we take the children once they're grown so they can be slaughtered and processed for our consumption. Yeah, let's go ahead. And we have a little farm down here. Let's go down this way. I say we just explore southwest, man. It looks like, you know, we have all our crap on us. Do I need anything more than the light food? Not really. Heal me up. Sacrificial Chuck E. Cheese, that's right. Another copper one there, but we already, like, frankly, we got plenty of damn copper. Copper's not a problem for a guy like us. Right down. Honestly, let's just make a straight path southwest. It's easy enough. The checker makes you think of Chuck E. Cheese? That's weird. I don't remember the Chuck E. Cheeses by us being particularly checkerboard pilled. I'm going to be real with you. Oh, cute. Look, he's got a little Santa hat on, man. It's December 16th right now. It seems like they have some kind of, you know, holiday update going on. That's cute. Hold the flames rises from the compass's cardinal points. Yeah, I mean, they got to get us there, man. You've never been to Chuck E. Cheese? I guess that makes sense. How many of them are really around still these days? I feel like that's a dead business, man. Also, are you just normal wood? Are you just snow? No, you're some kind of cummy. How to fill your inventory 101? What do you mean? Just going down and left? And stuff that mobs drop during the event too. Okay. Call me too young for it? I'm the ripe old age of at least 2, mind you. Yeah, I'm saying I think you might be a little too young for it, Stripe. That is what I'm saying. I don't mean to get all parasocial on you, you know? I'm not trying to be that way. But you've alluded to your lack of, let's say, a millennial edge. I'm sorry. Snowball Man. Yeah, all of the orange shit has just become this. You remember when Chuck E. Cheese was still Showbiz Pizza Place? Whoa, that I've never heard of. That's before my time. See, that shows Flood predates me, man. I'm the young in the Flood. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, man. It was always Chuck E. Cheese to me. Went there a bunch of times. It was always, like, kind of dirty, man. Like, not a nice place. The kind of place you went and, like, the parents didn't like it because it was grimy and dirty, but as a kid, we did like it. We were like, yes, please let me go to Chuck E. Cheese. Well, I can't really blame them for just sometimes giving us what we want. Okay, but I only might forget. Okay, Stripe, I can live with that consequence. Thus the altar. Chuck E. Cheese trips were hype, man. I remember Chuck E. Cheese had that, they had like an arcade Star Wars game where you kind of played on like a couple of joysticks, and it took you through a bunch of different types of Star Wars shit where you'd be like flying a plane for a while, and then like controlling a, you know, droid to a thing or something, and then at the very end, if you survived until the end of the game, you got to do a lightsaber battle using the joysticks. And that shit was hype as fuck. I only got to the lightsaber battle once, and it was absolutely peak. It was absolutely peak, bro. Why is there gotta be shit everywhere I go, man? Why is there gotta be shit everywhere I go? At least we can get lots of buggies. We really don't even need the buggies anymore, though, man. Holy. Alright, that hurt me a lot. We gotta be careful. Remember that? The game was in theater arcades as well? Yeah, dude, that was a hell of a game. And making me work for the lightsaber fight was the right move. They knew what they were doing, dude. They knew the heart of the gamer. In this case, the gamer being like, you know, 8-year-old me. But I was, like, that's the only place where you can do that and play, like, this, like, super cool game where you get to fight with a lightsaber in first person. Who's your eldest viewer so far? That's a good question, Laru. I don't know. We don't usually ask people to say their ages. But I don't know. I've definitely seen on YouTube that my viewership goes all the way up into, like, older demographics, like 65 plus. But it's a small percentage. As I expected, the vast majority of my viewers are relatively close to me in age. Which I think just checks out. Star Wars Mortal Kombat, the original Time Crisis. Yeah. Aga had regular discourse for the Aces himself. Yeah, Aga might be 106 years old. And by that I mean 106,000. But we're not quite sure. These guys like armored buggy boos? They're armored buggy boos. Alright. Gee. Honestly, fighting with this thing is fine. Time is a construct. Aga's played in 4D, everybody. Alright, smackaroni and cheese. Man, I'm hungry already. It's early in the stream and I am ready for dinner. That's a problem. Aga has the wisdom of age, but isn't he like 20s? No, I don't think so. Yeah. The Crunchpuff was there 3,000 years ago. One southwest. We got more water. It looks like all the water has changed color as well. That looks like Christmas water to me, man. Damn Christmas water. Might just be the Britishness. If Aga was 20, he wouldn't be so upset by 6'7". Let's call it as it is. Alright. Who's healing them, by the way? Alright, I mean, we're going, man. We're far out here. I'm under 20 and I hate it. That's fair. Freezing cold water, yeah. Put down some bean floor. It's Christmas water, bro. That's kind of like holy water, I guess. Yeah, I'm curious. If anyone's watching this now or after the fact and, you know, you think you might be my oldest viewer, let us know. We appreciate your wisdom and your grace. That said, old people definitely can be dumb, too. There's a time, like, you should respect your elders, but also you can just be old and dumb. Which is worth noting. I feel like we're getting deserty sounding music. That looks kind of deserty. Like, respect your elders, but also use common sense. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, dense. All age groups can come together to hate 6-7? That's fair. Desert block, bro. What did I tell you? This is another desert? Didn't we found a desert like this, man? We found a desert like this, like, up here somewhere, but it was, like, tiny. Stop this. Stop this. Where did I put this? There. I put it there. This is the musket thing that Mira said we should main. Each takes away as much as it gives. Karen's, for example. 36, I remember the world before the internet was invented. Windows 95, really excited when it released. Damn, yeah, 36, so you're close to me. And Cookie, somebody keep an eye out for around here? Sure, Mira, go ahead. Okay, we made it. We're at the edge of the area, but honestly, I feel like it could be worth it to just plop the waypoint down now. We've come pretty fucking far from base. We need to give this like 10 minutes to charge up. Ladybug wings, okay. Are those like the damn starfish or whatever it was of this area? Little Death, cute. What are we looking for? The shells. Scarab shells, okay. All right. Yeah, exactly that, okay. At least this one's directly from an enemy I can, like, hunt and farm. Also, let's heal up a little bit. Snack on this. Snack on this. How's our light looking? Our light's about to run out, so re-equip our light. That's one right there, isn't it? Yep, Scarab wing cover. That's totally it. Like 3 years old, me and my bro got the Nintendo Entertainment System, and its Europe release date, 1986. Damn. Let's go, Laru. I'm not going to dig up the X, though. We're collecting the Scarab shells. That's enough. Get owned? Yeah, the deep seems nice on this thing, man. Should we be scooping these guys? I mean, our guys will certainly like them, right? Ooh, gem. Or ore, whatever. Are you Galaxite? Yes! Nice. Huge. So this zone feels like it's more before the crystal zone we were in. Exotic snakes for the bonelings. The bonelings need exotic food, man. Obviously, Bonehead is, you know, subject to the Coolidge effect like all men. What? Oh my god, the martyrdom was heavy, bro. That sucks. We gotta walk back, but at least, you know, the waypoint's been cooking for a while. It'd be an easy enough run back. That's why you place the waypoint down, though, man. You get it working. You get it working. Early. How are you guys doing on stocking up? I don't want to let them just build. By the way, the longer we play, the more that people should just be dying in here. And there should just be like, yeah, little bits and bobs all over, right? Yeah, they're just getting nuked, man. These guys are just getting nuked. It's actually pretty great. Alright, keep moving. With the peaceful vibes. How far is it back there? It's pretty far, man. Pretty far, but yeah, so it is interesting. It seems like I did figure just in general that the game was going to operate more in like rings, but it does not seem to be that way. There was some desert over here, though. It was like a little patch of desert. Mobs do heal themselves so they don't take damage after a while. Okay, gotcha. Have fun, which could stay longer. Got to take that 2-hour nap before getting ready for work. Definitely not enough. Oh, I hear you, Lara. Well, I appreciate you hanging out while you could, buddy. I hope you get some great sleep, and we'll catch you later. Good luck at work tomorrow. Get me down this way. Whoops. All right. Hint cookie on the ring theory? Sure, go for it. Keep going. We might take a little Domae from that or something, but whatever. But no, it seems like the ring theory worked for a bit, but then there's sort of just rings out and it starts to become like quadrants. I'm gonna watch your work, no sleep before either. Einstein's Magnus Opus, yeah. It seems to me like there sort of was. There were rings at the beginning. We had to get out of the ring. Hey, we'll catch you later, Aga. Thanks for hanging, man. Thank you for hanging and thank you for modding. Yes, but each ring is also divided in sections. Okay, so that's basically what I thought. We go here, then we have an outer ring that has different sections. Some of the sections are the clay cavern. Some of the sections are the dungeon. Then we go out to a ring after that, and there's the wilderness is part of it. The sea is part of it. And now it seems like the desert is part of it. And then there's a ring even outer of that, which is where maybe the crystal is. Something like that. Something generally like that. You ready, Net? They need too much time, man. They need too much time. It's not right. Oh, we need to go get our souls. Pretty much. Nice. Alright, give me the good eats. Gonna fuck up all of our positions and stuff, though, which makes me so mad. And it fucks up, like, your favorites. They need to figure that shit out, man. Ooh, an apprentice hat. It's only level 3, though. We left some stuff on the ground. God damn it, man. Then you have to go and unsave the fucking slot. It's so annoying. I don't want you guys right there. I just want my bars to stay the same, man. I feel like that's in a game where you expect me to carry around stacks of several different foods to be adequately buffed for all situations. Let me organize my foods consistently. Anyone with me on that? Anyone with me on that? Don't fuck with my foods like that. Just let them stay where they're gonna be and where I can expect them to be. Let me set that up so I don't have to do this a million times. Give me the milk. Alright, what else do we have here? You go over here. Feel like we had other stuff up on this bar. What was it, though? Yes, the stone skin potion. Anything else? And the whip. Yeah, I was like, this bar was definitely fully locked in. Okay. I'm probably, now that I think about it, I probably could get a mod that just takes away that pain. All right, I have no room. I'm finally digging them up for me right now. I've got no room. Cool tree, though. We're two-shotting these guys, which seems very nice. Gotta stay away from the martyrdom. Many like, are you good to go yet? It's been 15 years. Let's try to hang around to ready it. Ooh, more ducks. Some of these are straight up crops, too. For battle was constant as I'm a fiend for all the deco. Like, you whacking past that tree, I could never. Yeah, no, well, that's the thing. I would like to be able to grab that tree. You know what I mean? This is the kind of game where, like, a mod to just, like, drastically expand your inventory would actually be pretty attractive to me. Because they gamify the inventory a little bit, but, like, not nearly enough. I mean, I was going to bring you in to help organize my storage because we got too much shit. Because I agree, I want all the stuff. And for the amount of stuff in the game, they don't do a lot of inventory, you know, beefing. We get some of this galaxite at least. Ooh, one of these guys. Especially considering they already worked out like a scrolling inventory thing. If I was just getting gear at every tier that gave me 2 extra rows on the inventory, that'd be really fun, meaningful upgrades that also further encourage me to interact with the very in-depth decoration system. You know, man? Because there's some value to having a limit on your inventory. That's one of those frictions that I think you're so tempted as a gamer to be like, I don't want that, but like that forces you to interact with many other mechanics in these games. So often it should exist, but it's a fine balancing act. You can get some galaxite though. This is a very productive way to spend this time. Makes the expansion feel so good. Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's not like I want, like, magic storage in Terraria is honestly an S tier example of taking something like that and still gamifying it enough that there's something to be done, but it just kind of makes it so you can have some convenient storage and can store everything, you know? In a neat, organized way. Do I really want to go over there right now? Because you still have to, like, get materials to upgrade your magic storage and stuff. There's, like, some gaminess around it, you know? But it just solves so many of those problems. Although Terraria, your inventory is still a pain in the ass the whole time. Waypoint activated. Let's go, baby. I still wish, since I've been playing PoE 2 off stream a bit, that's what's on the mind. I wish in goddamn PoE you could increase your inventory size. I love Grim Dawn, and one of the things I love about that game is throughout the campaign, you routinely get, like, you know, expansions to your inventory, which is always super satisfying progression. I guess let's just spread some bug love around. It's also kind of crazy how this game's built to just, like, never delete items off the ground. They had to know that that was... It's worked fine so far, but, like, that's such a recipe for disaster, I feel like. Just so flagrantly. Give you some XP, then I've got some more gear to deal with. What is this, a shell? Okay. See if anything else here sifts away. See if we can... Dude, what is going on with all the Christmas shit? Everything's frosty. My whole base is frosty, man. Get the fuck out of here. Huge. You take all my seeds? It did. Enough of them, at least. Sandstone rock, not that much to deal with now. And then we can go back out and keep exploring, man. Couple of things. Let's salvage them, man. Or actually, no, let's keep you. Your melee and ranged attack speed and your item level 14. Absolutely don't ditch that. But we have a set bonus right now. Do we want to give up the set bonus? I mean, we are going up in item level if we equip that instead of, like, our headpiece. And it shows our vampire head, which is sick. In the Affliction League, there was an NPC you could align with, which gave you additional ascendancy. One of those ascendancies had a literal rucksack. You get 20 bonus inventory slots. That's crazy. Yeah, they took that away from players. They robbed players of that. I do like the movement speed on that set. Oh, and we have the other piece of it, Tassel Top. 15% chance on hit to kill any target that has lower health than you. That's interesting, man. Okay, well, let's put those away in our gear chests. We have gear chests somewhere. There we go. You too, I guess, for now. That, I don't know, we just sell or salvage this shit. Just get rid of it. Sandstone rock, I guess, is a decoration. Decorations. You could be a decoration as well. Snowball is actually trash. You stay with me in case we find a good thing. Out of curiosity, before we go back out there, let's check up here. Did we set up a mining operation on any of these? I feel like I was maybe going to move this too. Maybe that's why I left the drill on there, just the one. Keeping the one drill on me lets me move my thing. Ouch. Nope. Would probably behoove us to just get that going, man. Past me probably wanted us to save these, but I'm just going to say, fuck him. Get at least the one drill we have on us cooking. However much that generates passively over the next, like, long while will be worth it. Also, there it is. These settings are majestic. They're awesome. This game's sick, man. I really highly recommend it. Especially for everyone in chat who's a Terraria enjoyer. This game's really, really fun. There's a chance we may end up taking it off the schedule soon to get some other stuff in there. But that's not a reflection of how much I like the game. I really, really enjoy it. Drill just behind itself? Yeah, I'll still be able to pick them up on the lever, right? They'll be there. They're not going to disappear. Oh, we should have gotten our thing cooking on the Galaxite ore, actually. Let's do that before we keep exploring. Being able to port around so fucking nice, man. This is what it's all about, baby. I want to fly around this damn map. Okay, Galaxite goes in through this chunker. Why you like this? You need me to pick up the ore with my fucking fingies? Insanity? That's pretty good. We're going to have like 50 of these bars. I think that's what we need to continue upgrading the gear that we have on right now. Let's check. Yes, indeed. Galaxite bars. And what about for the gun? Octarine bars for that one. Okay, that actually should be easier to get. I really do like this gun. I believe in it now. We have 3 Octarine bars. Like, no Octarine ore. Maybe we solve that problem first, man. I'm going to be real with you. Oh, shit. Mira connected. It worked. Let's go. Mira, welcome in. Mira, our mod, said she would jump in and help to build us a storage space and organize our storage a little bit so that we could, streamline our streaming a little bit here. Look, there's Mira. There's Mira. What is that thing? Captain Triple? Crit Triple? Oh, Mira, your character's so cute. Chat, look at her MTX. She's adorable. She's adorable. PvP on? You want it? You want the smoke? There's Mira, chat. Everyone say hi to Mira. She's in the game. All right, Mira, you have full authority to do whatever. You have full authority to do whatever. I guess maybe just don't break the stable unless you're going to further beautify it. But as far as everything, I can turn PvP on. I mean, do you wanna? I'm gonna destroy my fucking base. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Meet me out to the east. I'll clear out the rabble and we'll duel. There she is. All right. Crit triple. All right, it's on. Duel initiated. Oh my god, I get sniped. Oh, oh my god. She did 1,600 damage, dude. I have 500 health. You hit me for 1,600. That's crazy, dude. All right. Let me go get my... I'm turning PvP off. You won. You won. You win. You win. You win. I'm getting my stuff. One hit kill. Absolutely squashed like a damn bug. Yeah, this is the final boss. Hi, Mira. You have a gift? Whoa! Luxury winter present. A mysterious golden gift with unknown contents. Rip it open and peek inside. Chat, we gotta look. Mira gave us a loot box. We got a firework. All right, let's light it off. How do I... Oh, you got a purple firework? Whoa. The big... Oh, you have a lot of fire... Holy. The Jabromulus. Look, me, we're just tanking it. How do we light these? Appreciate my loot box? What did you send me for a loot box? I hardly even remember, man. Sorry, I'm in Core Keeper right now. You sent me something during that game, but I don't remember. I remember I was upset that you guys wouldn't end me. Your torch. That makes sense. Whoa, dude, let's go. Big wooden thing that was shooting you? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was awful. Let's go! Pog! Alright, here we go. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Let me know, Mira, if you need if you need anything from me. I don't mean to tell you to just get to work. She offered to help with this, chat, I swear. And should I send the horses? I meant, should I end you with the cavalry? Well, you should have ended me with the cavalry. I would have appreciated that. But okay, now what we actually need to do to make large Dongus progress is... Let's go find some Galaxite ore really quick. This one should be fine enough. Settle said Gizmo on me, send help. Mira's life's in grave danger. Gizmo even here? She is. Her and Oatmeal are actually laying very close together. They're very cute right now. Alright, we need to go find a little, not Galaxite, whatever the other one is, Octarine. We need to find a little bit of Octarine ore. And we're back in this fucking place. Got good bops, at least. Keep an eye out for the glints. Okay, that's more due. We're finding so many things for that. This crystal biome also goes a lot farther south than I was anticipating. There we go. That's what we're talking about, man. We don't even need that much, I don't think. You can build it up pretty fast doing this. Any more over there? Look out for the glinties. Glint me? Like a garnet? What's the deal with garnets, chat? Why are they, like, cheap and shitty? They just look like a ruby to me, but they're like, you know, they're like the nature's Shein version of a ruby, you know? Why are garnets kind of dick? Any geologists in the chat that can enlighten me into why garnets are, like, mid? Not the Tibu ruby. You know what I'm saying, though, X? Garnets are always, like, they're a shittier tier of gem. But why? They look fucking fine. They're like a shiny red gem, man. Smelling what you're stepping on? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the validation, chatter. I appreciate you. Ooh. All right, how much should we get there? 46. Less rare equals less valuable. Okay, so it's literally just because garnets are more rare. How different is a garnet visually from a ruby? Like, really? I feel like they're pretty fucking similar, man. Are there garnets in Minecraft? Can you make garnet armor in Minecraft? I don't know why. Now I need to know what's different between a garnet and a ruby, man. Can a garnet still be a birthstone? I feel like it can. That's kind of an insult, isn't it? If your birthstone's just, like, shitty like that. I guess you don't judge birthstones on their rarity, but a garnet's, like, obviously F-tier, like, gem, according to the world, as we've discussed. The giant decoration. Alright, keep scooting around. See one little glinty there? It doesn't look like big glint. Your birthstone grave? That sounds very edgy and cool, but no, unfortunately. My birthstone is actually, I don't know. I'm a Capricorn. I've told you guys my birthday. I was born January. Built the injury, but I just realized I was in the wrong gear set. Was in my summoner gear? God damn it, Mira. You slapped me so fucking hard. You legit slapped me in the next week, dude. My birthstone is a crack rock. I don't know what mine is. Maybe it's garnet, man. Maybe it's garnet. Spawn camping Goldshire. I will say, everyone was saying, maybe I just haven't got to the areas, but everyone was saying you were going to get PvP'd a lot in Astral Creation. I have not. No PvP experiences yet. Yours is Aquamarine. Is mine Garnet, Sister of the Sea? Is mine actually fucking Garnet? Horse Cha-Cha Slide Game, yeah. You just Googled it? Oh my god, man. Alright, we gotta work on the image of Garnet around here. Chat, I want everyone to start buying up garnets. I want everyone to start buying up garnets and sending them to the P.O. box I'm going to open. And then we're going to start crushing all the garnets in the world in order to artificially inflate the value of the garnets that exist currently. So that my birthstone pogs harder than other birthstones. This is very important. We're going to drop everything for this. Garnet and F-tier birthstone. Yeah, that's pretty trash. I'm not happy about it, man. That sucks. Whoa, look at the buggy boo. I was giving him the business, though. We were hanging. We were hanging like a sloth in a tree. God, the enemy's here. April is diamond. Mira gets damn diamond. I'm stuck with garnet. Garnet, which is basically like, you know, plastic, I bet. So funny because Garnet is a term in card games, especially you go for a card you don't want to draw but need for the strat. Interesting. Mira's a diamond. God damn it. Chat, you ever think there's no justice in the world? You ever stop and think for a second that maybe there's no justice in the world? It's times like these when I realize that my birthstone is basically fossilized dog shit that I really think there's no justice and that life is just a cruel experimentation in RNG and suffering. Well, so maybe every day I live in the U.S. Just seen the sign I was born under? It was a Southwest Memorial. What does that mean? Is that a joke? I might be missing the joke. If so, I'm famously stupid. Ooh. Flint. We might even have enough, man. I kind of just want to, like... One of the things we never really did was finding one of the big rocks to mine. Which would be so nice, because, like, we're gonna... If we have to upgrade other stuff, dude, we're gonna hit Octarine again, man. We effectively need infinite Octarine ore. You know what gives infinite ore? Those stones. Any more back there? Yeah, there is. Chad, after stream, I'm gonna call my mom, and I'm gonna damn her for giving birth to me under the sign of Garnet. What was she thinking, man? What was she thinking? Garnet. Then again, I like the color red. I like the color red, which also actually is unfortunate in the modern day in America. Mine is sapphire and pretty much every color exists. Are you saying of sapphires? Sapphires are definitely traditionally blue. I would believe you if you were like sapphires like TIL. Sapphires could actually be all the colors. But sapphires are fucking blue, you know, if we're talking generally. You were a gemstone ready to face adversity and become a ruby. Can garnets become rubies? Can they evolve? Can they evolve like Pokemon? Like if you give a garnet a fucking moonstone? If you give a garnet a fucking electric stone, does it become a ruby? Holy shit, trans rock. Did you guys know that rubies are trans? You guys know that rubies are trans? All right. Oh, man. I'm not going to get over the garnet thing. They're cool, though. No, don't. See what's happening? See what's happening? Topaz 2, just orange is the most expensive and valuable. Oh, that's interesting. I will say, my buddies and I, Blender was one of them, actually. We went down to Washington, D.C. last year to visit one of my friends and his girlfriend. And we went down to, like, the National Mall where there's the 3 big museums all next to each other. And our big group split up into little groups. I was with Blender and our friend Joe, and we went to the Museum of National History. And, dude, we were legit pogging like 8-year-olds in there, especially at the gem exhibit and the dinosaur exhibit for sure. And the dinosaur exhibit for sure. But looking at like the rare gems and shit was actually sick as fuck. They just had like giant cool looking rocks, man, everywhere. They had like big ass diamonds. They had geodes and shit. I was seeing rocks I didn't know the damn name of. Some of them were like weirdly smooth and metallic looking, like those kind of magnets you'd see around and stuff. Man, the Museum of National History's hype. That shit was sick. I also remember another cool thing at the Museum of National History. There was this legit, like, 6.5 foot tall sword blade. It wasn't even the put properly onto a hilt. It was just like the actual blade that was comically large, like a monster hunter weapon. And the description said that it was a ceremonial sword never intended for use in combat, purely as a means of like marital wealth. You know, basically like dowry shit. Like, thank you for marrying my daughter. Here is a 6.5-foot greatsword blade that you can, like, hang up in your house. Blue, green, red, pink, clear, purple. Get whatever color I want, but price varies. Yeah, but sapphires are blue. Kids will Fortnite dance next to them for a second, not care. Me and the boys are playing the next great heist. The bismuth? Probably. It's wild for being a natural formation. Aliens definitely dunked on us to make that. Yeah, definitely then. Some stone stuff ain't right, man. It ain't right. Also, where the fuck is one of these geodes? We also looked for tin geodes for a long-ass time last time. Did we find one? I hope we found one. Alright, get back on the boat. We gotta normalize swords as wedding gifts? Honestly. When Leah and I have our own place, if we have some, you know, some expendable income, I really would love to own a sword. I haven't yet. I've meant to get one at the Ren Fair. Well, like, they're expensive, and generally when push comes to shove, I'm like, I really could be better spending this money elsewhere. Oh, man. I would love to have, like, a medieval weapon display in our house, and honestly, I haven't explicitly asked, but I'm pretty fucking sure Leah would do. Alright. Well, I have 2 swords and no house? Yeah, maybe you're cooking with something, Neo. He does have swords. And they are cool. I'm jealous of them. He also has, like, one of the nice lightsaber replicas. I'll trade you for the house. Historically accurate, albeit henceforth boring swords for like $60. Yeah, I'd rather get a cool one. I don't care about it being historically accurate. I'd rather get a sword that looked like Aragorn used it, you know? Or fucking something. It's fair too, yeah. It's not like the mere act of it literally, technically, physically qualifying as a sword. It's about it being a cool fantasy sword. Don't you shoot me. How much do we have? We've definitely gotten a lot. 116? That's way more than enough for what we need, but I was really hoping to find a Geo. Replica Halberd would be very peak. Hey, what's up, that Lightball? 9-month stream anniversary. Dude, let's go. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for staying sub for all this time. I hope you've been doing well. It's good to see you. I hope the tattoo's healing up well. Coming to you live with a sick bed 9 months stream anniversary. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Hopefully you'll feel better soon. Anduin Flame of the West, forged from the shards of Narsil. That's what I'm talking about. When our local Ren Fair has 3 different shops, or actually I didn't go this last year, so maybe it's changed. Traditionally, for a long time, there were 3 different shops at which you could buy swords. And many, like, you know, replica weapons. Or not replica weapons. Real blacksmith weapons. And there was basically, like, the lowest tier, the cheapest one with, like, just really basic stuff, but a big variety. Then the, like, mid-tier one, kind of some fancier stuff, slightly less variety. And then the, like, super fancy, like, sabersmith place that had, like, very fucking cool and, like, fancy-looking swords and stuff. And one of my buddies got one from the fancy sabersmith place, and it was awesome. And Sixton's Monday, fever for 2 days and sore throat, involved in harsh coughing. Request for a doctor appointment, hope I get in tomorrow. Well, I hope you do too. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear it. It's that time of year when everybody's getting sick. A platitude, but it's a platitude because it's true. Alright, man. Well, we'll just get a lot of this ore and then put this problem off for later. Fun fact, in the books, Aragorn has Anduil since he left Rivendell with the Fellowship. He flexes it in front of the Rohirrim when he first meets them, and they low-key pog off. That's sick. Never read the books. I would like to at some point. Aren't we supposed to be watching the movies at some point, Nemo? Nemo's my roommate, for anyone who doesn't know. We've been talking about doing, like, a group rewatch for quite a while now. It has been, for me, it's now been a while since I've actually sat and, like, watched through the 3 Lord of the Rings movies. Been begging for a while? I know, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Granted, I know I'm not the easiest to schedule with because I'm always streaming like a fucking loser. Were to lose my voice, never happened before, so it feels very wrong. Losing your voice sucks. Yeah. A replica of Frostmore? No, though that would be sick. Alright, man, I guess we're gonna give up soon. This was a valiant effort, though. We've done some heavy exploration here, man. Looking for one of these geodes. Loader's a Christmas movie since they started their journey from Rivendell on Christmas. Is that true? I wouldn't say it's a Christmas movie by that logic. But I'm also kind of a, I'm that guy that's like Die Hard's not really a Christmas movie. But I'm also that guy that's like, I don't fucking care. If you want to, if it's a Christmas movie for you, whatever. Enjoy. Yep. I'm like, let's watch in the living room. It's like, yeah, we could, but let's watch Top Model or Buffy again for the 1,000th time. Hey, not me, man. Neither of those suggestions sound like me. If it was me, it'd be Downton Abbey instead. Which is obviously peak. Hey, a fish statue. A gold fish. Yep. Alright. Let's just get the fuck out of here, yeah? You love Downton Abbey? Let's go. Downton Abbey's legitimately one of my favorite shows. I love it so much. It's just so cozy, man. Like, a lot of shows get cozy after you watch them a bunch, But that was one that kind of, like, immediately just... I don't know, man. Did I leave a boat somewhere? Chad, I definitely had 2 fucking boats before. Mod for, like, a boat marker on the map and go crazy. God damn it. You grew up on it? Nice. My little brother's like that, too. He kind of grew up on Downton Abbey. Oh, shit, Mira's... Dude, Mira! I honestly... Look at her cooking. Let's go. I didn't realize how much would be cleared out already. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You're crushing it. Yeah, we're going to be so organized soon. We're going to be so organized soon. A mid-reno basement. Yeah, dude. Yeah. All right, you're cooking that. Tired of the Christmas film. Its sequel is a Christmas film and the first Lethal Weapon is a Christmas film? I ain't with you. I ain't with you. We could agree to disagree. Still transferring stuff to temp chest? No worries at all. I need to cook up some octarine, but I've got some decorative furnaces up here in the altar, so these are going to do the trick. Just fine. Mira, thank you so much for doing this, for real. Genuinely going to be insanely helpful. I do like Die Hard. Just it taking place at Christmas doesn't really make it a Christmas movie. I feel like a good example of one that kind of like notably... Oh shit, let's go! Thank you, Mira. One thing that notably like kind of toes the line is like... I feel like Gremlins is a Christmas movie, And that takes place at Christmas. And kind of like the Gremlin is a Christmas gift and stuff. But the movie isn't typically like a... We're all celebrating Christmas together movie, even though that does happen. Christmas party, the most popular lines. I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. It's a Christmas movie? That's great. Gremlins scarred me. I loved Gremlins. It did kind of scare me. But honestly, I've kind of liked scary stuff since I was a kid. And Gremlins hit that right balance of it was like cool and scary. Movie takes place in a holiday, then it's a that holiday movie. That's a fair enough rule to go by. I just think Die Hard has so little holiday context in it, man. It has so little holiday context in it. Like, there's that line, and you see the Christmas party a little bit, but there's not that many, like, Christmassy scenes. Most of the movie, you're just looking at explosions and shit. Like, in Gremlins, all the stuff around is, like, Christmas decorated, The different vibe. Isn't a Christmas movie all being so Christmas-filled, and Gremlins is not a Christmas movie? It's not Christmas-filled, is what I'm arguing, man. Like... Die Hard, like, starts at a Christmas party, and then the movie happens. And the rest of it is not Christmassy at all. It's him digging around through the tunnels and shooting guys. They're air vents, not tunnels. Once again, none of this matters. None of this matters. I want to reassert that it's perfectly acceptable for you guys to like it as a Christmas movie. I don't actually feel strongly about this, but I do disagree. No one matters, you're wrong. Let's hit pineapple pizza next. You don't crawl through the vents. Oh shit, look at all this. Mira's loading up. I feel like generally when I think real Christmas movies, like, I think movies that have to do very explicitly with, like, Santa. Like, Miracle on 34th Street, Elf, the, like, stop-motion ones, like Rudolph and the year Christmas got canceled or whatever it's called. How could I not remember that? Santa Claus is Coming to Town, that one too. That's, like, I think Christmas movies like that kind of shit. When it, like, involves, like, Christmas. Straight up Christmas lore, bro. I'm gonna say Elf too. Yeah, that's got like Santa in it and like he's an elf. Home Alone's not really a Christmas movie, no. Like, the same way that like, I don't think really, you know, like a lot of people watch Harry Potter at Christmas, including like my roommates and I have been watching the Harry Potter movies recently. And that's kind of like a Christmas thing because like there's Christmas in those movies, but like they're not Christmas movies. Even though I agree we watch them around Christmas. That makes sense. Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie, but obviously, you know, weirdly in there. The whole debate about, we're just talking about what constitutes a real Christmas movie. He does a full series rerun on TV here during Christmas? Yeah, here too. And that's what I'm saying, where like it kind of is a Christmas thing, but I don't think they're Christmas movies. Like Home Alone takes place at Christmas, a lot of Christmas stuff up in the house. It's fair to rewatch it at Christmas. I don't think it's a Christmas movie. A Christmas movie is like, Christmas is the fucking subject, you know? Once again, Miracle on 34th Street, Elf, the Santa Claus, fucking whatever the new shitty ones they're making are. Red Candy Cane or whatever. Okay, let's get back out to exploring in the desert. Or actually, really quick, I wanted to use my bars to upgrade my goon. The Grinch, yeah, the Grinch is another great example. Like, actually about Christmas, literally. And fucking A Christmas Story. Okay, 30 of these. Is this enough? We need ancient coins? The origin was if Die Hard is a Christmas movie, yeah. Which I say no, but also who cares? Now we need Galaxite. Gotta pass that now. Wish me luck. Hell yeah. Good luck, that light ball. Appreciate you popping in. I hope you feel better soon. Movie happening on Christmas is not a movie about Christmas. Yeah, Christmas is not like... It's an incidental thing that's happening then. You know, and it can set some of the theming and stuff, but generally, like, if it's not, the movie's not really, like, about it. Or once again, you can see what I mean, right? Where Elf is, like, about Christmas. You know? You could say the movie's about family and whatever, if you wanted to get down to actual themes like that. But very actively involving, like, the mythos of Christmas. You know? Klaus is like that as well. Like, Klaus has to do with, like, the lore around Christmas. And yeah, like, Red One. Like, has to do with Santa and elves and magical gift giving. Alright, that's 2 levels on the flintlock musket. Pretty good, man. Gremlins about poor financial moral decisions, not Christmas. That's actually, you know... I'm coming around on Gremlins not being a Christmas movie by my own argument here. Is Kung Pao a Christmas movie? Yes. Kung Pao is every type of movie and none. The big thing about Kung Pao to know is that it's important. You know? You need more... I spent all my coins on that? That's a lot of nuts! And Hanukkah, yeah. Okay, once again, I need fucking coins. Well, actually, we could sell a bunch of wood, couldn't we? Right? Santa gave McLean a machine gun, so Die Hard was about Christmas. Santa did not give McLean a machine gun. That's what I'm saying, and I feel pretty fucking confident. You know what? We're farming wood. I'm selling literally the entire rest of the wood we have. This is a bad idea, and I don't give a shit. Sell it all, baby. Wait, he's not gonna pay me anything for this wood? Its value is 0? Its value is 0? I thought we were farming wood so that we could sell it. Maybe the other guy buys wood? Why do I want all this wood? Why do I want all this wood? It's worth nothing. It's worth nothing, chat. Alright, I just won't continue upgrading for now. Let's just carry on the way we were. Just give me this back. Let's go do some exploring. We'll let Mira cook. We're gonna let Mira cook. We're gonna get out of her hair, chat. We're in the way, frankly. Let's go to the desert and die or something. I will say, an example that goes against my thought of, like, involves the mythos of Christmas. I think the mythos of Christmas needs to be a large part of it as well, let's say. Otherwise, Chronicle of Narnia, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe could sneak in, because Santa shows up in that and gives them all presents. So it can't be like, you know, Santa shows up in one scene and gives them presents. The movie's gotta, you know... it's gotta be more steeped in the Christmas stew than that. You can buy a halberd head for like 70 Canadian. The Temptations are great. I mean, hey, if it makes you happy. Ooh, those explosions got bigger, man. Those were... Ooh, what's this? Oh, man. Also, I don't know if I said hi to Leah. Welcome in, Leah. Hope work's going okay. Those were hard as fuck to break. Desert Temple block. What's with this music, man? It's so dramatic. The main character is only in the story for a couple of minutes? Yeah, well, I mean, that's pretty uncommon. Can you give me an example? Do you mean like, you talking like, you know, Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs, because he has like a remarkably small on-screen time for his presence in that film? Alright. Hilts are wooden, just screw it on. I am loving this musket thing, man. We are just ripping and tearing. We gotta go fully ranged set. I like ranged, man, and I feel like it's good against all the bosses. A lot of big empty space here. I guess it is a desert. Holy. This thing that makes the healing better. And then honestly, drink a potion. We got 45 of them. We need to get a proper handle. You could just get a cheap shovel handle. You could. It probably look janky as hell, though. Yo, look, it's a pink bonehead. Sorry, kid. We said everyone in the wild was on site. We've already got Bonehead, Clitface, and Bonehead's Guma. We're not taking a third one back. You're turning into steak on the spot. Sorry. Man's gotta eat. Please perish. The screws, like Stripe said, long and hard ones that won't come out easily. Long and hard ones. Proper handle is literally a wood pole, nothing fancy. I don't know, man. Maybe you're right. I don't know nothing about the construction of halberds. I'm not going to pretend I do. My guess would be if you just tried to screw a halberd head onto a thing without, like, really... I guess maybe by screwed in, you mean slot it on and then put screws in. I guess that could work. You know what I mean? If it's got, like, a metal sheath part that you stick the pole right up into it, like a dick into a vagina, and then you screw the... Basically, then you're screwing the vagina straight into the dick, and then the halberd's on top. I'm guessing that's what you're saying. That makes sense to me. If you're saying just, like, screw the metal into the pole, that feels like that's gonna come off. But if you're using a screw that is penetrating both the peen and the vagina in this thing, 4.5 foot wood pole, about 1.25 inch in diameter. Yeah, there are braces built out of the head. Yeah, so the brace. Yeah, the brace. That's a better way to say it. Slick. We're slick and sick. Whoops, wrong food. That's the right food. Technically, your sex analogy was correct. Yeah, it checked out, I think. It checked out. Ooh. What is that? That actually looks like kind of boring. That tin? I feel like that's tin. That sure as shit doesn't look like, you know, galaxite or whatever. Well, let's mark it. What's that? Also. Right, you love halberds, man? Get a halberd. Treat yourself. $70 is not a lot. I'm imagining it's not going to be, you know, the nicest halberd head, but then again, what do we need a nice halberd head for? How long have we been going, by the way? I should take a break soon. Might actually take a break in just a few, because I'm genuinely going to try and end a little earlier tonight. I gotta go into the office tomorrow morning. Oh, hey, gold. That one marker can pertain to both of those. I gotta go to the office tomorrow, and, you know, when I end stream late and then I gotta make dinner, I end up going to bed so late, so... Good old-fashioned water cooler talk, Max, and you know it. Tomorrow we have a little corporate Secret Santa. Just like between my team. You know, which, like, my team, we organized ourselves and is nice enough. But it is kind of funny how, you know, we're going out and spending our personal money on gifts for our coworkers as, you know, sort of like team bonding. You would think, since it's, like, through the work, that they would pay for it, but that's fine. I'm happy to get my coworkers something nice off their list. Although, actually, I think I have a meeting I need to be in during the fucking Secret Santa thing, so I don't even think I'm gonna get to be there. Yeah, you know what I mean, Mira? Like, it's whatever. I'm not against spending the money. It just feels funny where it's like, yeah, bond with your team, do a Secret Santa thing. It'll cost you, you know? I feel like we got really lucky on those scarab shells. We found a couple, like, the second we got here, and I've been trying to look. I have not been finding them. It's a secret if you know what's happening. It's a secret who has you. So, like, I don't know who I'm getting a gift from. I know who I am giving a gift to. I don't know who I'm getting a gift from. I'm a Nepo baby, so I do all my Christmas stuff with my boss. My dad? Nice. Hey, man. Absolutely nothing wrong with being a Nepo baby as long as you call it out. The only time it's bad to be a Nepo baby is when a Nepo baby says, I'm not a Nepo baby. Oh. Who was going to maybe do Cav archery? I suck at names. Anyways, we can both mat up and lay siege to Crunch's house. And this is why we can't dox me. Because chat's literally threatened to come and attack my house with mounted, you know, warriors. Just need the... get you the armor. Good, you're done. This is new, chat. I feel like we reached a whole new biome here. How far have we gone in the desert? Pretty far, man. Don't think I need armor against Crunch, especially when I'm on a horse. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Game on, Stripe. Game on? You don't need armor? All right, buddy. How about a javelin to the tits? Good luck. Good luck. Good luck with a javelin to the tits without armor. That's all I'm saying. You think you're high and mighty on your horse? Yeah. Yeah, your nipples are going to be getting to know the tip of my javelin real soon. All right, Stripe, I'm going to send you my address on Neopets. I need you to make a Neopets account and find me and friend me. I'm also looking to expand my Neopets, you know, just network in general. So maybe after that we can be friends on Neopets. But I'm going to send you the address. We're going to fight to the fucking death. Call that the sternum breaker. You get away from me? Hey, V. Schmitz, thank you for the hydrate, buddy. Crunch, do you have a javelin? Not in this instant, I don't. But I sure as fucking get one by the time your ass gets here on a horse. How the hell are you getting here on a horse? You riding it from Canada? You riding it down from Canada? Or are you going to take it in one of those horse trailers? Either way, I got days of lead time, man. I live in an urban area. You know how fucking available javelins are? Very. For as far as human beings are considered, I have a pretty easy access to a javelin, I'm sure. I've never even tried. Same day shipping. Yeah, I could go on fucking Amazon and get a javelin right now. I could construct a javelin in my house. I could whittle a damn lamppost into a javelin and spear you through the heart with it. So go ahead, bring your horse. Roll the fuck up. Roll the fuck up. I'll see you on the battlefield, baby. He's mounted on a horse. He is high and mighty. I don't know about mighty. You ever in a P.O. box or doxed yourself? I'll mail you the oatmeal chicken. Let's go. I am genuinely thinking about opening a P.O. box since a bunch of people have expressed interest. You can kill Stripe, but could you kill the horse? I wouldn't need to kill the horse. The fight is between me and the horse. In this instance, Stripe is actually subjecting the horse to warfare against its will. That horse wants to, like, ride and, like, eat oats and apples and, like, dip its stick into females. And Stripe's like, no, you must go to another country with me and storm the house of a streamer with my shoddily handmade broom handle halberd. We streamed on Kick. Might have sent you Swassy snacks if you open a P.O. box? Yeah, maybe I will then. I don't know. I don't know what it said to your P.O. box, but it would definitely be something. Horses are born to go to war. They love violence. Have you ever actually asked one, Ox? I don't think you have, man. I don't think you have. Something tells me horses don't want to go to war. Whores either. You don't understand how horses work, do you? What the fuck does that mean? Of course I understand how horses work. You put in carrots and they run. You put in carrots and they run. What do you mean I don't understand how horses work? Cheese and rice, man. You think I never played Ocarina of Time? You think I've never looked a horse in the jelly and watched it eat a carrot and then run into the sunset? He's got you on out. That is how horses work. That's what I'm saying, bro. Horses love violence. Can confirm as a cowboy. Yeah, they like fighting their own fights. They like fighting your own fights. They don't want to die for man's wars. I find that ridiculous. I find that ridiculous. The horses don't hunger for battle. They're not actually battling in battles. They're running in battle. I guess they trample people sometimes. Hey, Stripe, this one's for you. All right. Who's ever spent a lot of time with horses know they have inherently violent spirit? That's fair. I still feel, I don't know. I guess one thing we aren't taking into serious enough consideration here is the fervor with which Maximus Entangled seeks after Flynn Rider. Because that does actually feel very like warfare behavior. And he's one of two horses I know. Why is it the plural of horse he's? Yeah, anyways. Stripe, if you want to get a javelin to the tits, pull up. Naughties. On site. I still feel like horses don't want to go to war for us. I feel like they want to go to war for them. Plural of House Heese. Where Heese base comes from. What does Heese mean in Finnish? For anyone who doesn't know, that's from Noida. New item, incense pole. Whoa. Is that a llama? It's like a camel llama. Good. Lots of shit there, but everything looks like a horse. Alright. New evidence of a male horse in Florida trampling an alligator because he was invading their territory? Yeah, I mean, all animals are kind of violent, right? Horses will go to war for anything you can convince them to. All you have to do is tell them it's in their best interest to fight for man's wars, and they will charge into battle with no regards for their own safety. I guess that is kind of true. It's very easy to goad horses into, like, charging unsafely, isn't it? Are horses just stupid? Is that what it is? Are horses stupid, chat? Like a gremlin? Oh, goblin, troll, forest spirit. Okay, so Heese means like a little, yeah, a little gremlin. Man want to be a devil in the attitude sense. Horses are smart animals. They love war and they know it. They sought domestication because it would increase their capacity for war. They were like, this relationship will be symbiotic. We crave war and the men crave speed of war. We do kind of inherently love violence, though, chat. You want to see that man over there? He called your mama a hoe, kick his ass. Dude, Epona was hype as hell. You remember jumping the wall with Epona? Very peak. We'll have to come back here for that other livestock eventually. I just don't feel like dragging him around right now, to be real with you. Guys, kind of tanky. Not dropping dick. Huge. Anytime you see a horse that doesn't kill you, it's because it made a conscious decision not to. Crunch, next time you see a horse, challenge it to a cage match and see what happens. Well, it can't understand the concept of a cage match is what I'm saying. It doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. We're like, you gotta go fast. You gotta go fast. My fucking spurs are digging into your butt cheeks. You gotta go fast. And then it like goes fast into a spear and dies. During the filming of Conan the Barbarian. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll have to craft some carrying boxes and come back. We're like burning through just the durability and all our gear. We gotta leave eventually, man. Desert's pretty fucking big though, huh? So far, not finding anything of enormous note. But, you know, new biome, new stuff. Horses are like dogs. They will fight for their owners. Is that true? I mean, I guess, once again, my sister is a noted horse girl. She's, like, won a bunch of, like, riding and training tournaments or whatever. And she definitely, like, has bonds with the horses. But, you know, I wasn't sure how much of that is just horse girl soup. You know what I'm saying? How much of that is just, like, hoof sniffing? Versus, like, real-time real shit. Like, how much of that is, like, you know, the Zodiac? And how much of that is, like, science? You know what I'm saying? They like humans in the way they're extremely fragile or survive something they absolutely shouldn't have. What's this, by the way? Oh! Yo, that's a Galaxite node right there. That's huge. That makes it all worth it. We found something very good. We found something very good, man. I will say, one of the, like, kind of brain rot content types I do enjoy quite a bit are the, like, hoof cleaning videos. You guys know those? Where it's, like, just a video of a dude, like, you know, trimming a hoof and, like, cleaning out stuff from it and whatever. That I find very oddly satisfying. Horses probably have stronger relationships with humans than humans do with their own kind. That's ridiculous. Maybe they have more simple feelings. But I gross the fuck out of those, but they are so satisfying. Yeah, they're weirdly not like that gross. Because it more looks like, I mean, their hooves are like nails, right? They're like trimming a big nail. It's very satisfying. I like that, and I like the rug cleaning videos. Those are fun, too. Maybe we should go back soon? Where it's just like a rug, like, absolutely caked in mud, and then they spent... Ooh! Yes, dude! Exploration pays off big time. That also means we're near a boss. That means we're legitimately near a boss. Is boss in Lava Land? Probably, I guess. That would make some sense. Hi, Oatmeal. Yo. Actually huge. Crunch, have you ever seen a breakup between a horse and a human, especially one with the cops called? Didn't think so? What does that mean? What are you saying to me? Whoa, Mira. Yo, look at Mira being all organized. Horse equals herd equals group animal equals the bonding chemicals. Scientifically, horses bond with us for real. I guess so, but I still think it reminds me more of like when you say you're an Aquarius, so it's okay if you're a little flighty. You know? Can you grab egg? Can you grab egg? Oh, this egg. Yeah. Cracked, oozy egg. Or I assume you want... Oh, no! Science around social animals and how we chemically bond with one another, but I'm not explaining that. That is cool. All right, I'm a bitch. I'm a Capri Sun. What is it? A junior purple slime. I hate him. You shall go into a box and I shall never see you again. Goodbye, slime. Good luck. Are we talking about aquarium seahorses or something? We're still mostly just talking about horses. Be real with you. We've been stuck on horses for a while, but at least we got off of garnets. I do need to take a break, by the way. Because I'm probably only going to go till like 10. See what this man just did? What did I do? Oh, when I put my thing down in the chest you just put here? Sorry, Mira. Whoa, look at all the garbajo. Need me to hop off? No, I mean, I could just leave it running, Mira. If that's fine with you, that's fine by me. I can take my 10-minute break and we can just leave it running. I'll stand over here in Bonehead's pen with him and his guma. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and like fill up my water and stuff. We've been streaming 3.5 hours. I haven't taken a break. It's time. It's time. Because I'm only going to go for like probably an hour once I get back to... But yeah. Let's take 10 right there. It is 8:52. I'll be back by 9:03. Stick around if you're enjoying the stream. We'll be right back, everybody.
In the middle of the explanation.
Boss. Keep up the good work. Nobody talk back.
Get more rewards for capturing. It's so weird because it's easier to do that than killing them. I guess it's maybe this game's one attempt at being like, hey, we don't endorse eliminating entire species from the world. The rest of the game is like go out into nature and kill anything that moves. And a lot of the story, I feel like they try to inject a lot of stuff in about like respecting the environment and living in harmony with your world because they're like trying to back off from the fact that we are just laying fucking waste to the ecosystem. Can't get over how good this game looks. It does look very nice. I think they made the grass so soft. Like, I want to just lay and roll around in this grass. And you know that this grass does not have ticks. Because if you go see soft grass IRL, you see an idyllic meadow, you want to frolic there, it's like, do not touch it. It's literally full to the brim with ticks. You will be picking ticks off your ball sack till the cows come home, brother. Reconsider. Vampire Survivors. That's it. We have 373 out of 373 unlocks, 57 out of 57 secrets, 380 out of 380 of the collection, 292 out of 292 of the bestiary. We've done all adventures, and we've gotten all power-ups.
Well, that's it. That's a fully 100% completed file. Thanks for watching the longest YouTube guide ever made. If anybody wants to have a 100% completed Vampire Survivors file, just start at the beginning of the playlist, all like roughly 190 videos, and do everything exactly as I did. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate you.
Since you've started streaming, we've gone kayaking, took a nap, started working on our PowerPoints, drove to get dinner, ate dinner, and met 2 dogs. Yeah, but did you beat Mesmer the Impaler? Let's go! Or Commander Gaius?
This game and dates. This game loves dates. This is the second skeleton I've dated in this game. The second damn skeleton I've dated. And they're brothers. It's a real love triangle.
Now, let's see if we can shake off the rust. This is a game I've played before, so we got a little more confidence going into this. I've played it before, and I've played it a lot. Dies instantly. Give me, do you remember the old GameCube launch Star Fox game? What was it, Star Fox Adventures, maybe? Where you had that badass staff and you fought with dinosaurs and shit? That vibe, that style, but just fucking souls. There was allegedly going to be a new IP where you played a dino and it was a Zelda-like, but Daddy Nintendo decided to slap an IP on it. It was weird you played a Star Fox and that. It was kind of sick, though. As a kid, I was like, yes, I absolutely want to play Star Fox in the game where I fight dinosaurs. That was actually the only Star Fox game I played as a kid. I only knew him from Smash. Me too. I knew that his games were, like, iconic, I guess. I was aware that he was a Link Mario type because he was in Smash. He had like the Star Fox games where you played as a ship. At least that's the way I thought of it as a kid. Oh yeah, that's the game where you play as the plane, you know. I guess what I'm saying is the marketing of putting him as the lead did work on me. Though, to be fair, I think a cool dino main character probably would have worked on me too if they got the commercial on fucking Nickelodeon. That primetime Fairly Odd Parents ad slot, I would have been eating that shit up. Yum, 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 yum. Mom, take me to fucking GameStop.
You're just a remorseless criminal. Just not true. Demonstrably untrue. Those 2 sweet dogs who always took care of each other, you're calling me out? They came at me with axes. I'm a child. I'm scared. I'm dating skeletons. I'm fighting dogs and buttholes. I don't know which way's up, kid. Give me a goddamn break.
Here we go. Come on. Let's go, Cheek! Cheek! Crit, baby. This is fucking hey! Let's go! Where's the fucking cat? We're gonna get the fucking cat. Doritos in the chat. Let's fucking go! Dad, I tried to grab Gizmo and I'm bleeding now. I'm bleeding kind of a lot. Fuck, hold on.
Hello, chat. It is me, Blender. Crunchpuff is okay. We think a combination of the adrenaline and the blood loss, he fainted. He'll be back in a bit. Stay tuned.
Chad, I'm literally dying over here. I am drenched with sweat. Oh my god. We literally could not take the rush. Cut me deep. I'm not kidding. I might need to go to the fucking doctor, bro.
There was a while where I didn't like go to the dentist for several years. I was taking care of my teeth with like normal oral hygiene during that time, but I didn't actually go for like a proper dental cleaning. When I finally went back to the dentist, I was like sweating it. But then he was like, to speak it in our tongue, he was like, nah, bro, you're fine. Don't worry, everybody does this. People are lazy as fuck, dude. Yeah, like, it's not great. Like, we're gonna need to, like, do some cleanings and stuff and, like, fix a couple of things. Like, you should have been going, but, like, bro, you're all right. This is how people live. And I was like, okay, real. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Drop your blood and your money onto my dome, you silly goose. Oh! Not worth. That's the thing about trick kills, chat. You try to do stupid shit in order to get trick kills. Shouldn't be kicking that thing? Yeah, it's a lesson learned. Would you kick a sea mine IRL? Are my buddies there? I have become one with the snow. That's the outline of papyrus. I would recognize that broad chest anywhere. Allow me to tell you about some complex feelings. Feelings like the joy of finding another pasta lover. Dude, I get this. I get this so hard. If we can bond at the Olive Garden, that's how I know we're family, you know? Use Magic Missile, Flame Lash, or Rainbow Rod and make it to the end. All right. First try, chat. First try. Go. Pure focus. And you gotta go down here. I looked ahead a little bit. Where's the end, by the way? Is this the end? Did I do it? All right. Yeah, we're doing it. All right. Well played, chat. Well played.
Look at his creepy little wing. He's gonna have a phase 2 where he gets all fucked up. Probably gonna hurt himself. And then he's gonna transform in some way. It's gonna involve the snakes. And he's gonna be like some crazy body horror shit. Oh! Yes, let's go. And another one. Go for phase 2. Become a fucked up monster. I know you want to. What did I fucking tell you? Always body horror. Eat it. Eat the grape. Why was it like that? Shake off that cloak and show us your little wing. What's happening here, buddy? Oh, this is insane. So sick. Oh, that's so cool. I'm not even mad about it, dude. I'm happy to spend a little bit of time here and get to look at that fight more. That shit is cool as fuck. Hello, ma'am. Oh, we snuck under that. Let's go. We snuck under that, too. Shortness is great. The hitboxes, those were good, man. We were right under that shit. Here we go, everybody. Moon Lord. All right. Chat, this is it. We do this. We've completed our first run of Terraria. With ease, hitless, deathless. All right, send it. We have 1 minute anyways, right? He came so much faster. It was not 1 minute. It was not 1 minute. What is hitting me? Balls? Yeah. Oh, he's so cooked. He's so cooked. Unless he's got 38,000 phases like Graggle, he's fucking cooked. What happened? Am I out of mana potions? No. We're okay. We're okay. What the fuck? All right, there we go. We're good. Balls. We're okay. Let's go! Baby craft beaten. Defeat every boss in Terraria. It's done. Hitless, deathless, done. All right, let's wait for the next one. We're going on the next one. Go.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, react! No!
No!
Let's go.
What the f was it? We're going on the next one.
Oh my god. Wait.
It went
It went f***y, but it worked out fine. We haven't fallen, baby. This is a no-hit run. Do you have anything new to say now that we did it? Dragon rot? Yeah. We're causing your death slowly but surely. Stop whining about it, you know? Like, maybe I'd be a little more inclined to help. Electro-pegnit? Were you pegging last night? No, I was electro-pegging. You gotta try it. It's the newest fad. It's right up there with pickleball. Go to work. Go to pickleball. Go home and electro-peg. Watch Netflix. Go to bed. That's the modern experience. You heal up? I guess that's smart. But honestly, going in a little, like, battle battered is kind of hot, right? So you came back to have a date with me. You must be really serious about this. I'll have to take you someplace really special. My house. Okay. That's my room. If you finish looking around, we could go in and do whatever people do when they date. Jesus. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's not used to dating, but this is very presumptuous and very forward. It's weird on a first date to hang out at your house, for one. Generally, you want to go to a more neutral, like, public place, right? But he's like, no, come inside my domicile. And then he's like, if you want to get right upstairs and start the skull fucking, then why not? Let's get to it. Bingo, bango, dodge, Durango, baby. Let's have some sex. I have a weird thing with popcorn. When I go to the movie theater, it bothers me if we are to start the popcorn before the movie has started. I do not want to eat the popcorn during the trailers. If we're eating the popcorn during the trailers, you're going to have been like over halfway through it by the time you get to the movie. And I feel like for whatever reason in my brain, the idea is that you should be eating the popcorn during the movie. So whoever I'm with, I'm like, I am going to wait. If you cannot wait, you must get your own popcorn. I've done this, you know, at the movies with my mom, with dates, with friends. I've risked relationships over this stance. That's a bunch more iron. Let's go ahead and hit that with a bomb. Let's actually hit that with 3 bombs to make sure we get it all. I'm loving bombs on this playthrough, chat. Oh, that's too many bombs. God fucking damn it. I feel so powerful, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Call me the god of fucking thunder. Thor, good choice. Better than Zeus. I just don't have Zeus's riz, frankly. I don't think if I shapeshifted into a buffalo, I could convince a woman to suck my dick. You know? Eventually, there's apparently a limited number of livestock in the world, so we probably should appoint them mates for life. So I don't know. But then, chat, I will say this. If that's what we do, then that means every single one of their children we slaughter for meat. So are you ready to condemn every single one of their children to slaughter? That's my question. Stripe says yes. Okay. Fine by me. Fine, we'll do that. We'll keep the first 2, but then all others we find in the wild, as well as all children, are on site. Judge them from birth individually like a normal human being? Do you mean like the start of 300 where they have the baby pit? Mira, are you saying we should make a baby pit for our livestock and we like have like an oracle hold them up to the light and be like, I do not like the dimples on their chin. Yeet. All right, and here we are. Ooh, what the hell is that? Oh, masturbate. I like this weapon we started with on this run, though. I like that we're starting. Dude, they utilized bombs? Fuck it, turn me into something. Change me. What am I?
All right, we're back. Sticking around through the break, everybody. Let's keep playing some Core Keeper. Hi, Fungus. Hi, Stripe. All right, so Mira's been cooking this whole time that we've been gone. Take a look. Holy! Yo! Whoa! Little pedestals to show what stuff's where. Dude, Mira. I love it so far. Oh my god, thank you so much for doing this. Mira, thank you so much. Mute? Am I muted? Or did you mute me? Oh, I was muted. I was saying it's like items. You're showing me what's where by putting stuff down. Like this is food, fishing, potions, bags, maybe necklaces. I was muted. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, this is awesome. I can immediately see the very good function here. And I imagine this is going to keep the like crafting radiuses, you know, close enough that I can usually access everything. You are absolutely cooking. Thank you so much. Stuff. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That's awesome. And look, we still got Buggy Boos down here. And the old workhorse. Also, yeah, genuinely, do we need to be actually curious? Actual backseat question. Is the idea with wood farming, Mira? Is the idea with wood farming that you then make, like, planks and sell those? You unpaid labor? She's in it for the love of the game, baby. She's in it for the love of the game. Like when you kind of clowned on us. Or actually, no, you got clowned on in AoE 2, Stripe. If you'd recall. Let's see if I can quick stack any stuff away while I'm here. Alright. Look, I got way too much shit on me, man. Spent half the game pouting because you didn't know how to lose. I was playing hard. For them into planks, yeah, but it wasn't my main source of income. I just used a lot of wood and I love automation. Right, the chest below? Yeah, I just did. That worked, Mira. At least partially. So much crap, man. So much crap. All right, I'll just make do carrying around what I've got for right now. We'll live. We'll live. Proximity bombs? Actually, some of these Buggy Boos I can put in with the critters. Behead, you're very full. Give us a damn baby then. And chuck him to here. When it's done, Bonehead should inspect it. Bonehead has plenty on his plate, and you know it, Stripe. Plenty on Bonehead's plate. Sexually, like, in a meal sense, we just gave him more bugs. So you gotta enter the chess complex at the right point. Hour and a half unpaid overtime got me seething, and my SO wants to hang out, so this is it for me, chat. Had a lot of fun per the usual. Good luck and Godspeed, Crunch. Hell yeah, Ox. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I hope you have some good time hanging out with your SO. I'm sorry you had to do a bunch of unpaid overtime. Fuck the man. Fuck work. Although it's also your dad's your boss, so I hope your dad's a nice guy. Have a good night, Ox. Thanks for being here, buddy. Maybe Angel or Idiot then? Maybe. We'll see. Mira said can chuck him in here. Night. Good night, Ox. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Dump tab, chat. Dump tab. Which, by the way, Mira, this PoE league, I've been using, or actually, hold on, those I can just sell. I've been using the damn dump tab tech in PoE a lot. A lot of other ARPGs, I'm kind of like, why would you do that? You can just, you know, use your stash. But your inventory, I swear to God, in PoE is smaller than the average ARPG. And if you're picking up even, like, decent stuff, you know, like, only decent stuff, you're going to fill it up fast. So, it feels like it's the kind of game where a dump tab just makes so much sense. Okay, now we can actually continue exploring. Eat up? Hell yeah. I have 2 dedicated dump tabs PoE 1 and considered upgrading one to a quad tab at one point. Does that just make it bigger, like make the little things smaller? Because I was thinking about doing that for my dump tab. As long as it wasn't like heinously expensive. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Leah. Okay, this is sick. 4 tabs in one screen, that's awesome. Yeah, I think that's like what our guild tab is like. Oh, and right, we wanted to get a drill for that. Let's see if we can make our... It'll kind of be tough to do that right now. Let's actually just... We've got it marked. Let's explore by this waypoint. That waypoint was some real luck, man, finding that. Means we could probably move this one ultimately, too. Though it's not bad to have it there for now. All right, is there a boss just like right over here? Or a cabling skull? Oh shit, I didn't repair my stuff actually. Take me back. Dude, the bops are, it is genuinely insane. The continual bopness. Oh no, I don't have my stuff. Look around. Let's see if we can find it. Let's use our brain. Planks there. We've got this, chat. There's our scrap. We wanted some bars. I think I wanted iron bars, but I don't know. Just take all of them that I can find for right now. Do the gambles in this game? We do if we come up to like boss fights. We do if we come up to like boss fight. 10 bar for that. Fuck. Tin was like one of our fucking cruxes too. Yeah, we might do a gamba in a little bit if we're actually coming up on a boss here. We'll see. Tin ore. We got bars all over the damn shop. That tin bar, let's go, baby. Okay, we repair our thing and then we're good to go. We can keep exploring. We just gotta, that's like the weapon we're actively using. We need that to be, oh, can we not? The scrap parts. I'm the biggest dunce to ever live, chat. No one can top me in that. It's good to be on top at something, even if it is duncery. Better than nothing, baby. It's better than nothing. Where the hell did I leave the scrap? Ask me fucking sucks. There it is. Nice. Pair. Done. Alright. Now we explore. Now we explore, baby. The little pedestals are such an amazing idea, Mira. The little pedestals to show what's where. So damn clever. I love it. Alright. Take me out of here. Yep. Yeah, generally, V-Schmitz, we try to run predictions kind of wherever we can, because I think they're fun. They hype me up, and I feel like it seems like they hype chat up as well. If we got a boss fight coming up here, we'll get some gambling going. That was large Tamahe. Compliment dopamine. Well, I just really appreciate it. It's so, like, A, very clever and looks great, and it's just really, really helpful, so thank you. Genuinely. All right. Here we go. Oop! Okay, I want to explore Lava Land, man. I want to explore Lava Land, but I'm scared of the lava flies. How's the Damahe looking? 3 shots to kill? That's not too bad. We have a slow rate of fire. You're also going to severely soothe your OCD audience? Yeah, well, it's the kind of thing that I'm my own worst enemy there, because I'll choose to not do that because I think it's going to be kind of dry content, but then I whine about it being annoying the whole game, making the rest of the content worse. So, you know, I really should have taken the time and make it very efficient early, which I kind of tried to do with my original setup there. I just obviously had no idea how deep the rabbit hole was going to go, as far as, like, the number of stations and amount of raw chests I was going to fucking need. The lava, that's cool, man. I wonder if we can take lava back to our base. We almost certainly can with buckets. With that fat bucket tech. I accidentally switched off my weapon. Oh, no. Kind of hard to see here, man. The flies they're blending in with just the pools of lava. Get them. Oh. The dot's hitting. We're okay, though. Just pop a health potion, honestly, and get one of these going. Okay, good. Like octarine ore over there? We should have some kind of ground we can throw down here. I got just one of them. Will one do? One will not. One could have done, actually. I'm just dumb. One would have been fine. Are those legitimately too strong for this? Yeah. We can't get in there, chat. That's going to limit our exploration severely anyways. To try to do that, but often end up falling prey to the... It's just temporary until I get the spot. Yeah, I think I end up doing that a lot too. I'm just making it work for now, but then eventually we're going to set up some sick shit. Chest me? We kind of need to be able to mine to get through here, though. Like, if we can't mine and get through the walls, that severely gimps us. I imagine we can't upgrade... I don't think we can upgrade our pick. We could upgrade the gun. We could also check if we could upgrade the pick. I feel like that's going to be a no. No, you can do it. And that does give it more mining damage. If it's enough to break through to the next one, though, or at this point... Honestly, do I just have enough galaxite anyways to just make like a galaxite weapon? Or a galaxite pick? I guess actually first and foremost we need to make the next table. That's just basic crafting. But we need to make like the next crafting table first before we can do that. So let's maybe just what are you? You're just a valuable? Oh yeah, let's sell down our valuables as well. Check these two. Oh, nice. Bars. Bars, Mira. Hell yeah. Didn't I have... I do think I had a better crafting table somewhere. Maybe it's way up there. Still up here? Yeah, there it is. Okay, where's the next table? Galaxite workbench. We need more octarine bars, and we need coral wood planks. Coral wood planks. Alright, we can make that happen, man. We can make that happen. Octarine. We've got the octarine. I don't know if we're going to have the coral wood planks on us right at this second. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know if that's in the cards, but we could certainly craft them up. We should have a decent amount of coral wood. Let's start peeking around, see if we can find it. It could be up in the wood chest. Probably not yet. Mira's got goodies. Oh, she's got ores. Alright, let's find it. That's just coral. We have so many worms, man. It's embarrassing. Regular planks, blue leather tome, coral wood. All right. Let's find pouch workbench, railway forge. Where's the plankinator? Carpenter's table. Oh, the table saw. This is what it is, right? Materials into slates. That's what we use. Charge electricity. Obnoxious. How am I gonna do this? I don't want to like fuck up all your shit. I'm sure you have a plan, but I do want to get these planks cooking. Maybe I'll just make a lever real quick. Need 3 wood for that? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna make a lever and set this up somewhere. And then you can slot it in later. I'll just put it right up here in the corner, actually. Workbench around the middle. I'll mark the circle. Wait, so maybe take these out then? It needs power, unfortunately. Well, I do need to be able to, like, physically reach them, though, too, right? Look at this. The holy crafting land. Like, we need to physically be able to walk up to them, or at least pretty close, don't you? Well, I'll do this for now. Control? Yeah, control. Feel like I refigure that out every time. Is it just 1 per? It is just 1 per. So we're gonna have plenty of planks. We just need to wait. We just need to wait. Hey, what's up, Dashing Drew? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're having a good one, man. Oh, I see. Are you saying we put it around the edges? I don't know what she's doing. We'll figure it out. Move chest the range of the workstations in the middle. Yeah, that's the idea, Stripe. So that we can reach all our materials, and our materials are, like, organized. As I'm seeing it, at least, which makes a ton of sense and is insanely awesome, yeah. Mira's crushing it. Woke up from a nap? Let's go, buddy. Welcome back to the land of the living. Alright, put all that garbajo away. Now we got our planks cooking, which is for our next workbench, which we'll need. Let's go ahead and explore a little bit. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Drew. Welcome in, man. Hope life's been treating you well. How much milk they're shitting out. Holy. Beans, cough, cough. We're not doing any more beans floor, dude. We've had enough of the damn beans floor. Yeah, and I had a curiosity. Make one of you. Yeah, let's not worry about setting those drills up yet. Let's just do a little more exploring. Bean Stripe. I gotta find, there's a video on Midnight Sumo. He's got this trailer, this Japanese commercial, that's got Ed Murphy just going, beans! A bunch of times in it. I gotta send it. It's very funny. There's like 2 of them, actually. I think there's 2 beans commercials. Alright, put the lights back on. I don't really need anything else. We should definitely switch to a ranged build at some point. And let's just explore a little more, man. Maybe the boss is in there by the lava, but I don't know. The lava kind of felt like the next zone, you know? The bosses so far haven't been in, like, a next zone. They haven't required another mining pickup. But we should try to basically chart all around this waypoint as much as we can, because the waypoints are supposed to be close to, like, a boss fight normally. Raw bops. Kill the chicken. Give me your tenders. Alright. Well, that... Yeah. Up and to the right leads us into Lava Land, and down leads us pretty much into Lava Land, too. It does make it... Like, the positioning makes me feel like Lava Land is where the boss is. But the fact we can't dig in there scares me, man. Actually, they're squishing. Will this break it, but slowly? No. We're not getting through there, man. You gotta fuck off. You got the advanced slimes in there? The sickly Slumberlands? Slumberland Farms? At least we're getting lots of buggy boos out here, dude. If you need to farm bugs, the desert's the place to go. Maybe that's true IRL? I'm sure the desert's got bugs. I don't know if it's particularly abundant. I would think it wouldn't be, man. The desert's kind of like fuck you to life, right? Like shit lives out there, but like against all odds. I feel like the jungle is where, you know, bugs and basically everything pogs. Which is the opposite of the desert, practically. All right. Go down here. So many little guys. We should actually take some of this caveling floor for Mira. We could use it to make a more sophisticated mob spawn. Please perish. All right. I'm learning the ways, Mira, slowly but surely. Desert flower vessel. All right, 35 is plenty. More you guys. I wonder how many of those scarlet shells we have so far. What's going on here? Bunch of dig spots. Like some sleeping rolls. This was a little camp. Someone set up, yo, cave drawings, man. Neat stripe. Look, it's a horse. All right. Hell's that? Bone necklace? Blue glass shard. Just valuable. Nice. Caving sandal. Nice. Well, hey, that's all money. We want money. Love those little nodes they made. Yeah, they're so cute. Stuff like that adds a lot of character. It really does. Ooh, another one of these, man. How come we can't find a single fucking one of like octarine or tin or whatever? I think we did eventually find tin, but like the rest of them have been coming easy. Some of them are nothing, but still much rather have them than not. Absolutely. That was cool. I mean, it was just a little place and we got some valuables and some lore and it like adds some character. I love it. Oatmeal. He's snoring. Oatmeal, baby boy. Oh, he was in a deep sleep. He just like got shocked when I woke him up. You're okay, baby boy. Hey, like in the game Crunch, I don't think I've seen you on this before. We Wrong reminds me of Noida. It's cool, man. It's a lot like Terraria. It's a survival crafter. It's really fun. I like it a lot. It has a lot of cool stuff. It's, yeah, very much so like a top-down Terraria with like, I don't know, a little more like RPG sauce in there. You're pumping up like your levels of stuff throughout the whole game. A little more make number go up. A little more like distinctly named class stuff. Amazing art. Yeah, super charming. Really great music. Really, really fun game. Like if you like survival crafters, I've basically been saying this the entire playthrough. Ooh, a desert diamond. Basically been saying this the entire playthrough, but if you like survival crafters, this is like absolutely just like another good one to throw on the pile. You should hit this one as well. I feel like in the land of survival crafters, there kind of are a bunch of good ones. Where people will like have their preferences. I like X or Y game better for X or Y reason. But there are plenty of them that are not like bad. You know? Alright. More of those. Quite hungry. I feel that. Time's at 9:30. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I feel like the exploring here has felt very easy compared to some of the previous zones, like the Sunken Sea in particular. Like, we've encountered some danger, but we've mostly been just fucking about in the desert. You know what I mean? We're cosplaying Lawrence of Arabia, like that guy's, you know, kid who watched on his phone. Give me that. We've also been good at digging up our spots. We're learning. We strayed far from the waypoint, by the way. I said I was going to loop all around the waypoint, and then I just got horrifically distracted. But it's been fun. All right, yeah, ranged combat points, baby. Let's go. Yeah, we really got to get the next station up, though. See if we can get the next pick so that we can dig through this lava zone. That's like our #1 progress problem. Pink bonehead, shot to death. The injustice of it all, chat. Can't believe you guys decided that every single one we find in the wild would be on site, but this was it. This is what it is. This is the reality we live in. Okay, we're looping back around, which is good. Getting back on track, back on objective. Snag this guy. Shoot that guy. Just exist as a force of terror in the world, like a domesticated house cat. I guess you don't have non-domesticated house cats. You can get a feral cat. So the species is still domesticated. Yep. Yep. These guys are easy. I love fighting these guys. Yeah, it feels to me like we got to get into Lava Town here, man. That is what the game wants of us. Maybe we can find a way in that... No. Whoa! Yo, no, 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 no! We gotta find a way to get in there, man. It's just like, it's like the sea dungeon, you know? But the dungeon in this, instead, is a giant lava area. And that's probably where the boss is. We could try to, like, outline the dungeon here. I don't know how productive that is, really. I guess we could find more ways in. A lot of the time, the dungeons we find, admittedly, have walls that we can't quite break yet. That's been a consistency with bosses. Now that I'm thinking about it, I said before, in the past areas, we haven't been able, like, we've always been able to break through the walls, but that's not necessarily true. That was true, like, for this boss, or for this boss, but here we couldn't break through the walls. We had to go into the dungeon. Here we couldn't break through the walls. We had to go into the dungeon. So this might be another one of those. And we do genuinely just have to go adventure inside. For that, I at least need some walls to put down, though, which now I have. Last time I was here, I didn't. All right, we're in, chat. Damage is reasonable. Ooh, the bot, man. You guys hearing this? Slime? What kind of ground is this? Is this some kind of... Yeah, it hurts me. I'm on fire. Okay. That one's pretty subtle compared to the other ones. Alright, snag this again. You made a meme in the meme channel? Lovely. He knows how to push buttons, and I'm taking notes for future Crunch. Fair. I'm excited. Drew, Mira's helping us out big time right now. She's setting up like our storage back at base. She's doing some goated mod shit for real. Everything is damage over time here, man. It's bad. Get him? Huge. All right, now we need to ford this river like we're on the Oregon Dam Trail. It also actually looks like this room's a dead end. There's another way to go over here. This does look like these are explicit rooms that are connecting via little pathways. Hold on, let's play smart. All right. Slow and steady, baby. Slow and steady. Try to handle the slimes in here, and then we can clean up the ground before we actually go across. Oh, they got fucked up by that tornado thing, which I think is one of my just, like, traits that I got. If I remember right, one of my, like, superpowers, basically. Stop sliming around, brother. Alright. Break all these boxes. You got any good loot for me? No. But this looks like a way. Another big full room. We got a CD, man. Or no, it's a ring? Ooh, it's like a really good mining ring. Shit. I was looking at the loot. Heal me. Heal over time me. And you know what? Eat a fucking steak. I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn, brother. Oh! We got him. Okay. Give me one more time. Having this many heals is nice, man. I feel good on just using them. We just hit for 1,000 damage. I think that's the first time we've seen that much show up. Have it again. Could look at that lava forever. I know, it's nice, dude. Wrong? True, yeah, we've seen it show up. Mira did 1,600 to us. That is true. Drew, this game's aesthetics are so nice, man. Like, the way all the biomes look. Everything's very, like, cozy and cute and colorful. It's great. And, like, you're here and the music's just going crazy always. What are these things, by the way? Can I pick those up? No, you need to be shoveled up. I'm mesmerized. It's nice. So many enemies, bro. Okay, ranged is maybe the way to go. Haley's doing okay. We're kind of taking large Damahe, though. Health pool's emptying rather fast. Not ideal. We gotta take the slow approach. We gotta be a musketeer, man. We gotta be a musket-damn-teer. What? Narrow. Yo, Grim Hood. That sounds sick. Level 16, dude. Oh, man. It's so sick, but it's summoner stuff. We actually still have a summoner set, to be fair. Put it on the summoner set. Minion damage, magic damage, minion count. Dude, we gotta get the Grim set. Look how cool it is. It's so edgy, Chad. It's so edgy. We need it, man. We need it. We thrive on that shit. Nope. Oh, son of a bitch. You blobby sack of shit. Get in there. Oh my god. The raw number of flies. The raw number of flies was crazy. We did God's work, though. We cleared up a bunch of ground. We cleared up a bunch of ground, baby. Damn it. I stepped in the goo. I stepped in the damn goo. Huge. Sorry. Skill difference, baby. Like MOBA skill shots, man. Let's go! All right. Clean up the damn ground. Heal like a fern. All right, hit me with this. This place is big, man. This place is big. There's a lot of doing to be done here. Come on. The waypoint was over here. I wonder if that means the boss encounter is close to that. Let's go back over and go by the waypoint. It's really not a guarantee at all, but just an excuse to go the other way. Poke at the dungeon from another angle because I'm scared. And then let's just bridge the gap. Hey, we got a new talent point in mining, baby. We actually have talent points in a lot of shit. I feel like I look at this like once per stream. Mining damage added as melee damage. I like that if we're pure melee, but just mining speed I like more. Be real with you. Keep leveling whatever we've already been leveling so we don't have to think. Trying to get the highest crit damage possible with the gear I had when I still played. Would the number kind of spoil the upper reach for you? No. I don't care. That's fine. If you want to, you're saying you want to strike me very hard on stream? White crits. Mira, are you saying you want to attack me very aggressively on stream? I just want to get it on the record. These seem very similar. Reduced damage from explosions to me sounds amazing. I want that. For women's rights, but also women's wrongs. Well, the people have spoken. The people have spoken. Maybe. I think you're with me, but it was 31K. Holy! That's crazy. Well, maybe next time if the building continues into next session. Alright, let's explore. Give me your goodies. Give me your lunch money. Give me your fucking snack pack, bro. Chat, was anyone here ever bullied out of their lunch? I was never bullied out of my lunch. I was bullied out of my lunch seat. I remember being told to move from a table by upperclassmen. And then when I was an upperclassman, I remember my buddy and I got lowerclassmen to move from our table, as is the circle of life. Well, I guess what I took out of that experiment was that it's good and I should perpetuate it. I just want to get bullied out of their lunch. Like somebody comes over and is like, give me your lunch, nerd. Or give me your lunch money, nerd. Usually they say nerd after, at least in movies. One time a dude did try to grab my chicken burger at lunch. And I got very aggressive because I'm food insecure for no reason at all. And I grabbed at his hand incredibly hard, and I squeezed down on it to rip it away, and I broke his pinky. I didn't mean to. He grabbed my chicken burger. I paid $2.50 for that lunch. And he snatched it. Hope he's doing okay, though. Hope he's doing okay. Because this is also, for what it's worth, he was my buddy. But this was the kind of buddy who would grab your sandwich and, like, take a bite out of it and be like, haha. You know? Well, he would cross that line, which to me is too far. So I acted swiftly and with extreme violence in the lunchroom. Justified? That's what I'm saying. Thank you, chat. Thank you. I didn't mean to break his pinky. I just meant to grab his hand and rip it away. Nobody but my grandmother is allowed to touch my food. My grandma can drag her tits across my dinner, but nobody else can so much as look at it, bro. Nobody can so much else as look at it, or I'm gonna fucking lose it. Exactly. Stop healing. Oh my god, get sniped. That was a 360 no scope, bro. Get him. Okay. Now. Shovel me? Like sheep shit? Now, reevaluate your choices. This is good. This is good. Hold him off at the pass. Everyone avoids my plate, but my sassy-ass grandmother takes fries while smiling and looking me dead in the eyes like she's daring me to say something. That's funny. That is definitely, like, you know, she's rocking her elder stock. She is like, you aren't gonna say nothing, boy. You've got nothing on me, and I respect it, man. Every now and then, they gotta flex it. Yeah, I like it too, Mira. He's like, there's actually no way that you will be rude to me, and if you are, you will deserve the earful that you get from her. You know, that kind of deal. Whoop. Oh, a pickaxe head? Oh, it's just to be sold? But yeah, I definitely don't like it when people touch my food. 100%. Do not like it when people touch my food. Leah being a vegetarian is actually pretty helpful in that regard, because honestly, she's not really the type to do that anyways. But even if she wanted to, a lot of the time, most of my meals have some kind of meat in them. And she's a vegetarian. Wouldn't touch my spaghetti. Yeah, what? You mind it when somebody else puts their fingies in your spaghetti? What's the problem, man? A rat made it anyways. It was touched by rat fingies. Now you care that it was touched by human fingies? Grow up. Oop. Alright. Oop. Okay. Respect my boy Lemmy. It's Remy? It's Remy, Hex? Someone's disrespecting, and I'll tell you this, it's not me. Rats released edible unless you want to get arrested? What does that mean? My rat got on my keyboard. Let's have cleaner hands than the vermin that dare to touch other people's food. That's a take I can get behind. Also, in the film, the rat is a very good cook. I don't think we should let that go unsaid when we're talking about the rat hands touching our food. They're skilled, deft hands. You know, these are not like any sewer-dwelling rat. Yo, Grim Legwear. Yeah, we're actually so lucky. Stop shooting at me. French, so it's pronounced Remy. Is that true? Remy? I feel like they say Remy in the movie. You mean like Remy? I'm pretty sure they say Remy in the movie. I could be wrong. He's also extraordinarily clean, constantly washing his hands and demanding that all the other rats do the same. That's true. You're not wrong about that. Yeah, we gotta watch Ratatouille. Ratatouille goes crazy. Ratatouille genuinely peak as fuck. Alright. It has been too long since a movie night. I keep saying we gotta do it, but especially with like this big vacation I got coming up, we're definitely gonna find some time. Would only be Ray if there was an accent on Aigu and the E. Accent Aigu on the E? What's up, Kidfred, by the way? Did the Ratatouille game, it was pretty fun. Oh, that's probably a word for the thing. A symbol. Rewatch Kung Pao. He's gonna do Remy. Remy? Remy. That kind of just sounds like saying it with a French accent, but I guess, you know. What's the difference, you know? Maybe we'll think up some options for movie night and we'll do a poll. Because I feel like I'm going to have a week and a half off from work. We're going to be doing a bunch of day streams, so that opens up the possibility of doing like a movie night after a stream, you know? Fuck, my core is going to keep. What's up, Yak? We'll do something, chat. We'll do a poll or some shit. The Serbian film or nothing. All right, Nemo. All right, Nemo. Nemo, how's 4chan these days? Got my 6 years of French on someone? I appreciate it. Is there a lava bonehead? If there is, I kill it on sight. Sorry, pal. Ooh, did you hear the ground pounds? I heard ground pounds. Oh! Huge. Look at the ranged combat levels. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong set, man. Mod for Gen now. Sometimes times often conflict, but I love being here. Thanks, kid. I appreciate you. That's rad. You're modding for Gen as well. I hope that's going well. Let's go. Yeah, for real. I appreciate the lurks whenever you can. Thanks for being here. Give me this, by the way. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Y'all are too rad, man. Also, are things almost done? Wholesome chat's wholesome. We love wholesome chat, man. I'm so grateful for that shit, for real. Having such a chill and wholesome community, it's really nice. I'm really lucky, so thank you, guys. We got the right amount of D-Gen in here. I think that's where I'm at, you know what I mean? Different people have different, like, D-Gen thresholds and shit. And for me and for our community, we got the right amount of D-Gen. Ooh. Chat is a mirror of its streamer. I was trying to think of something quippy to come back with, but that's just very nice. Thank you, Hex. I tried and failed to come up with something quippy instead. Just thank you for that. That was nice. Yeah, Bible Black, haha, hentai penises. Okay. Give me this. I'm just as aware as anyone, chat, that we need to move away from, you know, boob and butt humor in time. It's just a hard transition to make, man, when you've been, you know, delving in the cleavage mines for like 18 months. Bro got stunned with me being, I did. Sometimes I sneak a prediction while lurking. Let's go. Get Fred, they're farming up points, ladies and gents. Degenerates and goblins, so yeah, I fully agree. I kind of want to put Gremlins on the damn list. Maybe we'll do off-Christmas movies. We'll do movies that are, like, not Christmas movies, but that people think are Christmas movies. We'll do Die Hard and Gremlins and fucking My Sister's Keeper or whatever. Which complained about boobs and that's true. We've also discussed several times, you know, how well-liked boobs are, so I guess that's thoroughly covered by the channel as well. We've left zero ambiguity there. Jingle All the Way I fuck with heavy. That's an interesting one. Does not have to do with the lore of Christmas, but the whole plot of the movie is contingent on getting a gift for your son for Christmas. That one's pretty tough. My gut says Christmas movie, but it kind of breaks my own rule. So I think chat's gonna kind of like yell at me for that one. What do you guys think? Once again, the whole movie's kind of about Christmas. They're like, that was my thing. The movie's got to be about Christmas. Got to be a very main subject matter of what's going on. And I feel like Jingle All the Way passes that test, man. Christmas is integral. A little bit yelling at Strummer. Stripe, do you think Jingle All the Way is a Christmas movie? with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. Sounds like it. I've never seen it. You never seen Jingle All the Way? It's fun, man. It's fun. It's a good Christmas time romp. All right, we've explored a lot of this dungeon. There's no dice on finding the boss so far. Our weapon's gonna break soon, so we unfortunately, I think, like, do have to go back. You hate Christmas? Oh yeah, we have a few Christmas haters in the chat. Very true. Do you not even fuck with Elf? I do fuck with Elf. A movie called Unaccompanied Minors that's apparently the Christmas movie. My coworker threw off the whole crew by jumping in the Christmas conversation. Saying, I like watching Unaccompanied Minors. That's funny. I actually do feel like I saw that movie. Who's in it? Kit, you saw that as well? I recognize the name. I don't care for the meaning or anything, but hanging with fam is a vibe. Yeah, I like, you know, I have enough nostalgia and stuff, like hanging with fam is a vibe. I like the spirit of giving, all that. And I just have enough nostalgia of like nice memories at Christmas, which I understand is like what dictates that for a lot of folks. With the dude from Abbott Elementary. Just bugging me too much. I gotta ask, what's doing the fart effects when you shoot it? This gun. The flintlock musket. It's me farting. But yeah, like I have like nostalgic memories, but not everybody does. So I know that's, you know, subjective. And like I haven't worked in retail enough to like be angry about the music or like the abundance of cheer. Like when I go to the mall and it's all like decorated for Christmas and they have like all the like lights and, you know, shit hanging up, I think it's nice. I'm a chump. I'm a mere chumped consumer who enjoys the Christmas spirit. Man. I mean, I don't mind the week or two off. Yeah, I like that as well. Also nice, especially like, I think this happens to a lot of folks, you know, you get out of college and a lot of your friends start like, you know, people split up basically. And I've got like you know, some friends that are gonna be back in town around the holidays and stuff. So it's gonna be nice not only to see my family, but just like catch up with some old buddies and shit. It'll be nice. Oh my God, they're spawning behind us, chat. They're spawning behind us. At least we're leveling the shit out of our ranged combat. Oh, that was sick. All right. Huge. We're close to the boss at some point. Yeah, I assume that's where the big pounding was coming from. I hear it now. You can see it. I want to say it's south of me, because when we saw the pounding when we were like down, but no, it's happening here. You see the screen just shake? It would be great to try the boss, because like honestly, getting close to time when we're gonna wrap soon. It'd be really nice to see the boss before we do. But I also don't want to get wrapped into, you know... Hex was jumping. Hex is a 40-ton anaconda, and when she leaps, it shakes the earth. The succubus. Not that kind of pounding. Speaking of succubus, though, y'all ever seen Jennifer's Body? Because that movie actually rips and holds up. Some parts of it don't totally hold up, but the vast majority of it holds up surprisingly well. We just rewatched it earlier. That movie's awesome. So good, right, Kit? It's sick. Marketed very terribly. Yeah. I'm Dwayne Johnson in that Mummy movie where he's the giant scorpion guy. Yes. That's some of the worst CG I've ever seen in my life. The Mira trail? Yeah, the fart trail. You know what kind of boss the pounding means in this game? Yeah, it means slime. It means slime, which I'm not super interested in. But it is a boss. CG is so hideous, I love it. Maybe that one's gonna go on the list for movie night. Dude, The Mummy is sick, though. I like that one, too, honestly. Like, it's bad, you know, and that CG's awful, but, like, still. You know what? Our weapon's about to break. Maybe this will just be for next time. 20 movies took me 7 years to watch it. It is not just because everyone's hot. No, it's actually a very... Jennifer's Body, it's basically like a satire in a way, but oh, it's very, very good. I would recommend people watch it. It's got a lot to say, let's say that, and I think it's well done. Yep. Yep. It's a very I feel like it's a much more this term is going to turn a lot of people off, but I mean it in a good way, genuinely. It's a much more empowering feminist movie than you would expect. Hey, what's up, G? All right, take me back. Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's get out of there. Mirror, you said grubs are breaking in? Oh, yeah. We might have to move the bean. We might have to move the Chicago Beanland. she's walling it off. Mirror, you are cooking. Look at all this. Movies I gotta watch. We have no time because Crunch Drum. Well, hey, I appreciate you hanging here, for real. There are lots of good movies to watch, though. I really would like to do more movie nights. The biggest part of the reason we don't do movie nights is because I'm streaming all the nights when I would do movie nights, you know? So, doing some daytime streams coming up for the Streamcation will be nice for that. How's this cooking, by the way? We have a shitload of them. Well, hey. I'm gonna crunchify it all now. Stop streaming, streamer. Okay. Yo, Mira, let's go. Edgy chest. Yes. It's movie time, including his own. Truly. Truly. All the time now, it'll happen where, like, I'll go upstairs after stream, and my roommates will be like, oh, we just watched your favorite movie. And I can't blame them. You know, I was choosing to stream. I can't blame them at all. It's absolutely 100% expected and chill for them to do that. But I'm just like, damn, brother, damn. I'm missing out on all the cool shit, man. Not always, though. This is awesome, Mira. Thank you for crunchifying it. I appreciate you. Go around, we'll take one more look at the Petaroos. Dude, they have been producing, man. Good face up. Caramel's fully grown, chat. We've got time for a slaughter before the end of the day. Caramel, come here. Come here, Caramel. All right. Come here. I hope you know that your death is going to go to the good of this entire society. By that, I mean just me. Open cell stuff in this chest, by the way. Ooh. All right, let's give him a musket to the ass cheeks. Smell you later. It dunked a tornado on him. Anybody else? Big enough? B. Patty, are you an adult? B. Patty hungry for crops. Can't quite tell if you're an adult yet. I think so. We also need more berries, it seems like. Dude, people are fucking producing. They have a baby. Yo, they got a baby. What was it? Flood had a good one earlier. It was like, was doo-doo, don't. Was it did? Did. Did will be temporary, though. I guess we could name every single one of their children did before we kill them. PH's Guma, Bonehead. You guys gotta procreate before he goes back to clit face. This is stuff to sell. Oh, thank you, Mira. You mean like it's extra? You're an adult yet? I think so. Jesus. You know what I'm saying, Shot. You know what I'm saying. Don't paint me like that, brother. Don't paint me like that. DD1, DD2, DD27. Yeah, that's the naming convention we're going to go for. That's what we're going to go for. Slop Joe still walking around as a kid. All right, well, let's kill B Patty. B Patty, you're going to make a fine burger someday. Come here. Critter, you got to stay in. Critter, stay in there. They're hungry, though. We got to feed them. Come up here. All right, kiddo, you did good. You did good, kid. See you later. All right, let's find some berries. Mira said, hold on, moving some stuff up. Finish up next week? Yeah. I can also, you don't have to do all that, like moving stuff up into the different chests. I can handle that, Mira. For real. I feel bad having you just move all that shit around. I do now need to find my berries, though. My berries are probably over here with food, right? Yo, berries. What do we have a lot of? We got a shitload of bomb peppers, and I don't like the bomb peppers that much. I feel like they'll like bomb peppers. Oh, good OCD therapy? Hell yeah. Well, if you enjoy it. 2 chests on the far right. They're Mira's chests. They're Mira's special chests. Okay. I'm going to give these guys bomb peppers. Hopefully they like them. I mean, they're crops. They just say they're hungry for crops. Yep. Angels munching. Idiots munching. Slop Joe, get in there. So now, if I'm in the middle and I press Q, it should just put, like, all my stuff away, theoretically. Let's sell down some of this stuff. Crap, don't look. Okay. Gotta find the damn merchant anyways. Shit, I don't know where the merchant went. Oh, there they are. Are you good? Okay. Sell down all this shit. Actually, a lot of money. We're going to leave ourselves a full inventory? Chad, I think we might leave ourselves a full inventory. Although, wait, why do I have all these workbenches on me now? Mira, did you hand me a bunch of workbenches? Quite hungry? Yeah. Look at all this stuff, man. Grabbed an entire chest I broke and was full. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. Some of that, I guess, wasn't originally in there. Hold on. Let me take... There we go. The rest of that's fine. All right. Oh, she got another chest? Oh, my God. You got chests out the wazoo. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's wrap there for the night, though. Let's wrap there for the night. Mira, thank you so much. I'm not giving it all to her to sort. We need to put it somewhere right now. We can wrap. It's late. I gotta make dinner and stuff. I gotta go to the office tomorrow. Mira, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This is rad. This is the way better system. I want to see, maybe Mira, we could figure it out at some point. If you're down for it, it'd be cool to see your base. I imagine you built a super big, sweet base. And since you came in here and helped us, we could maybe show it off or something. I don't know. W sorting. Let's go and wrap up there. So I'm going to go ahead and close up the world. I imagine that'll just boot you. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed. That was a lot of fun. We'll probably have Core Keeper back next week. We'll see in here. Went full stuff everything here until I find a spot and never found the spot. Classic. Most valuable Mira going to return? It seems like it. Hey, Shot, thanks for putting those commands in there, buddy. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up stream there. I am going to end the recording. If y'all are watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching over on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. And let's wrap up the YouTube stream as well for anybody hanging out over on that side. Oh, shit. What the hell? My chat thing didn't do the connection tonight. I missed a couple messages. Soft Lily, if you're still over there on YouTube, I'm so sorry. It was only a couple messages, but I don't know why. My thing previously had been working. And tonight it didn't. I gotta be more, Feel legit about that. I'm so sorry. If you're still there, welcome in. Thank you for hanging out. And now I am going to end YouTube stream over on that side, though. And in case you're there, to answer your question, I really, really like Core Keeper. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, going to end things over on the YouTube stream side. Hopefully y'all enjoyed as well. Thank you for being here. Have a good night, everybody. And then for Twitch, I even got a sub out of that stream.